In this episode, I visited the land down under, Australia. I traveled from Bangkok, Thailand to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and then on to Sydney, Australia. When I arrived in Sydney, I visited the Royal Botanic Gardens. These beautiful botanic gardens are located next to the ocean and have lots of well-manicured lawns and many flowers. I'd highly recommend visiting if you are in Sydney. After the Botanic Gardens, I walked a short distance to the Sydney Opera House, where I got a view of this iconic structure. I walked a little ways further along the ocean, where I got an amazing view of the Harbour Bridge and the Sydney Opera House. It was truly amazing to stand in that spot. And then I walked up the Harbour Bridge to get a spectacular view of the harbour below and the Opera House in the distance. As day turned to night, I wandered back into the city and around the bustling streets. A little bit later in the evening, I walked down to the marina, under clear skies and a cool breeze. I saw all the boats lit up and the skyline in the background. Then I headed down to see the Harbour Bridge lit up at night. And wow, was it amazing. The next day, I headed outside of Sydney to the world-famous Bondi beach. It was very quiet on the day I was there, but this was expected as it was the middle of winter. Then I flew from Sydney to Brisbane, where I wandered around the city and prepared myself for the Fitness First Brisbane Marathon the next day. The Fitness First Brisbane Marathon was fantastic, and I finished in 3 hours, 1 minute, and 56 seconds, and I was very happy with that time. After the marathon, I walked around the beautiful city of Brisbane, where I visited the man-made beach and walked along the river. A few days later, I visited the Gold Coast and Surfers Paradise. Wow, what an amazing white sand beach that stretches as far as the eye can see. The next day, I took a bus to Byron Bay, Australia, the most easterly point of the Australian mainland. Then I travelled back by bus to Brisbane, Australia, where I took a flight north to Cairns, and I travelled outside of the city by bus to a place called Kuranda in the mountains, where I did a beautiful jungle walk and saw the view of Barron Falls. Then I took a gondola down the mountain and a bus into Cairns, where I explored the city and visited the UNESCO-recognized Great Barrier Reef. Make sure you tune into the next episode in this Australia series as I visit Melbourne, Canberra, back to Sydney, and the Blue Mountains. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment in the comment section below, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you're notified when I post future videos. See you guys next time. Bye bye.